What are the top three things I get asked as a menopause expert? Well, I get asked a lot of things, but if I was to nail it down to the top three, the first one would be, can you help? And to answer that, I always like to look at someone's health history and what they're eating and when they're doing exercise before I say yes. But 9 times out of 10, even when people have worked with some of the leading nutritionists, leading doctors, there are things that have not been looked at from the perspective of all round hormone health. And so the answer is, as I said, 9 times out of 10, yes, yes, I can help. We need to look at everything. We need to look at gut. Is your liver actually able to process hormones if they need to go in? Before we even start talking about HRT, we need to look at whether or not your body can handle it. Are there any red flags in your diet that need to be addressed? Do you need some support with finding out the right diet? All of these things need to be looked at. That's why the answer is often, yes, I can help. But I do like to check first. The second question I get asked a lot is, am I ever going to feel normal again? That's a really hard question to answer, because the true answer is, you're probably never going to feel the same as you did when you were 26. Like, that's not going to happen. We change through chronic health or menopause transition. And what I do know is that the person who comes out the other side is usually wiser, has more self-awareness and more self-understanding, has more self-compassion and more self-love. So those are actually really positive changes. So are you going to feel normal again? Well, the real question is, are you going to be able to live your life effectively again? And the answer is yes, usually, unless you're a really tricky case. But that again, let's have a conversation. The third question is, am I going to have to give up loads of things in my diet to feel well? Again, that's a really tricky one to answer, because for some people, yes, it depends what's going on in your body and what we're going to have to remove to reduce inflammation. But the long-term process shouldn't be about just giving up things. It should be about resetting your body, healing your gut, getting inflammation down, and then starting a process of reintroduction. So those are my top three questions. Do you have any more for me?